Venezuela, a land of impossible beauty and tragic paradox. It holds the world's largest oil reserves, yet its people have known the deepest hunger. It is home to the highest waterfall on Earth and some of the most dangerous streets in history. From a sleepy agricultural outpost to a golden petro state, through the darkness of collapse and toward a future written in the stars. This is the evolution of a nation that refuses to be broken. At the dawn of the 1900s, Venezuela is a rural backwater of coffee and cocoa plantations. Dictators rule with iron fists, and the majestic Andes look down upon a population struggling with malaria and poverty. But in 1914, everything changes. At the Zumac well, the earth coughs up a thick, black liquid, oil. By the 1920s, Venezuela is the world's leading oil exporter. The petroleum boom transforms the landscape overnight. Caracas sheds its colonial skin. Modernist concrete replaces red-tiled roofs. The dictator Juan Vicente Gomez fills the state coffers, but the wealth stays at the top. Venezuela is no longer a country. It is an oil tank with a flag. The 1950s and 60s are Venezuela's golden age. Caracas becomes the Paris of the Caribbean. Architects like Carlos Roll Villanueva create masterpieces like the Central University. Highways carve through the mountains. While the rest of Latin America falls to military juntas, Venezuela remains a beacon of democracy, a wealthy, shimmering paradise where the middle class vacations in Miami and buys Cadillacs. But the resource curse is silent and deadly. The country stops producing anything but oil. In 1983, on Black Friday, the currency collapses. The dream begins to sour. Poverty returns with a vengeance, creating a deep resentment that will change the nation forever. In 1998, a charismatic paratrooper named Hugo Chavez promises a Bolivarian revolution. He speaks to the forgotten, and the nation listens. The century ends not with a bang, but with a roar of populism. The 21st century brings the Bolivarian dream, which rapidly turns into a nightmare. High oil prices initially fund massive social programs, but corruption and mismanagement hollow out the state. When oil prices crash, so does Venezuela. Hyperinflation turns money into wallpaper. Millions flee, the largest migration in the history of the Americas. Caracas, once a shining jewel, becomes a city of shadows and survival. But in the ruins, a new evolution begins. The Venezuelan diaspora, scattered across the globe, becomes a digital nation. By 2050, the country begins to rebuild, not with oil, but with human capital. Technology hubs emerge in the ruins of oil refineries. Solar farms replace derricks in Lake Maracaibo. Venezuela becomes a laboratory for post-petroleum survival. By 2100, the Green Revolution has restored the Orinoco belt, and the nation is reborn as a global leader in environmental restoration and clean energy. By 2200, Venezuela's geography becomes its greatest asset. The Andes Mountains host vertical cities, megastructures that pierce the clouds, providing cool, controlled environments as the planet warms. These towers are self-sustaining ecosystems, using gravity-based energy systems and fog harvesting technology to provide for millions. The Venezuelan spirit of Chavir, the art of finding joy in adversity, evolves into a new social philosophy. The nation pioneers liquid democracy, where AI assists every citizen in direct governance. The Orinoco River, once a transport route for crude, is now the world's most advanced biocorridor, where extinct species are brought back through genetic engineering. Venezuela isn't just a country, it's a living museum of Earth's rebirth. By the year 2400, Venezuela looks upward. Mount Roraima, the ancient Tepuy or Table Mountain, becomes the site of the South American space elevator. Its unique geological stability and equatorial proximity make it the perfect gateway to the solar system. The lost world of Arthur Conan Doyle is now the launchpad for the stars. By 2500, the Venezuelan Federation spans the Earth and orbital colonies. The cities of the future are built with living concrete, self-healing materials inspired by the resilient flora of the Amazon. The nation has finally escaped the curse of the black gold. The wealth of Venezuela is no longer under its soil, but in the minds of its people and the reach of its ships. 6 centuries of change. From the first oil well to the first starship, Venezuela's evolution is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It is a story of a people who survived the collapse of one world to build a better one. The cool waters of its past have become the starlight of its future.